It's the deadly premonition curse. Ah, that's too loud. I need to quiet down. I need to not put that edge on my voice. So, Marty came back from BlizzCon, and to the best of my knowledge, probably brought a little BlizzCon back with him, in that it hurts to speak. This is already uncomfortable, speaking at this volume, but speaking at normal volume is actually painful. So that's kind of a problem. I don't feel so bad. I am medicated right now, and overall I feel all right, but I can't speak because then I'll feel very not all right. In the past, people might remember that it's been a while, but like a year or two ago, I got sick and I kind of powered through it. Voice sounded weird, but I was able to kind of go through it. This is different. This is physically uncomfortable. I need to stop snapping that thing. This is not great. And as you might imagine, my job is to speak, so that really fucks up my ability to do my basic job. So I'm going to do something I've never done before, which is to take a sick day. A real sick day. I've missed days of work before, sure. But then what I do is I like kind of punish myself, because then I just force myself to meet my own quotas anyway by just working harder and recording even more. And that's what I've been doing lately too. And that's compounded the problem. And that's why the fact that I'm sick is going to be immediately felt on the channels, because I don't have enough backlog, because I have missed days and then forced myself to make up for them. Just last week, I helped my brother move, and then I helped my mom do grocery shopping because she has a spinal injury where she can't really carry stuff. And then on top of that, it was my grandparents' 60th anniversary. Yeah, all my grandparents are still alive, which is amazing at this age. But that was like 2.5 days of my schedule of not working. So I then just doubled down and worked even more on the other days, like way more. And that's why you guys have gotten all the normal videos, despite the fact that I have had such a chaotic week. But just to cap it all off, now I'm sick. And so I don't really have much of a backlog because I've been falling behind anyway. And I'm going to do the right thing, which is I'm going to just actually do what you're supposed to do and not work. And so I'm going into my schedule, and I'm just going to, instead of recording 6 videos today, I'm just going to put 6 X's on my schedule. And those videos just won't happen on those days. And therefore me being sick does not add to my backlog. It does not make my work more stressful. It just is genuinely a day off, and I can actually take today off the way you're supposed to when you're sick. And so you can see that in here. If you can make any sense of these goddamn notes, I had these X's I've drawn for pathologic, deadly premonition, and let's try. So starting today was supposed to be the return of deadly premonition. No deadly premonition today. No deadly premonition tomorrow. Starting tomorrow and the next day, there will be no pathologic and no let's try. Mainly because those are the things that I have the least backlog on. No backlog, basically. So I'm just going to intentionally cancel them for those 2 days, so that I can not have the additional work to pile on to me when I'm recovering. What happens if I don't get better? Well, I mean, I'll get better, but I mean, like, what happens if I have another day where I'm worse off? I'll probably just keep piling onto those ones. Probably Deadly Premonition and Yakuza. If I'm not better tomorrow I have to record Yakuza, so Yakuza will take a few days off. So if I'm not better tomorrow, Yakuza might be gone for Sunday and Monday. And that's how I'm going to handle this, I think. Because it's unhealthy to just make myself work harder when I'm recovering afterwards and stuff like that. So I'm doing the real deal. I'm taking an actual day off, which is foreign to me. I haven't had a day off like this in years, which is weird to think about. I've had vacations where I go on a vacation somewhere, and as a result, I have to not work because I'm not here. And I've had plans that conflict with work, which I have to work around, and then that just leads to me working harder and everything. But I've never done this where I'm like, no, I'm taking a day off and I'm actually canceling stuff on my schedule for upcoming videos specifically to facilitate that day off. This is different. Yeah, that's different. One of these days I hope to get to a situation where I'm making enough money that I can give myself weekends, where I have a schedule and a studio or an office or something where I'll just have enough done that I can actually take my weekends off without you guys noticing, because the videos will just already be ready anyway. But I'm not there, and right now I don't have a backlog. Some people don't like the idea of a backlog because they don't like the lack of audience interaction or something. They want to feel like they can control the show while it's happening, which I question anyway, but it's actually really helpful for people like me to have a whole week of backlog if we can manage that. And I've had it in the past, but I lost it because of plans like stuff like last weekend or this. And when stuff like that happens, if you're sick for a few days, nobody notices because you just can not do anything with that time. But I just want to say, I want to thank Patreon, because you guys kind of make this kind of thing possible, which is that I can now make a healthy decision like this, because I have a somewhat guaranteed income and don't need to devastate myself or whatnot, or feel guilty and things like this, or I don't know what to say. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Those playthroughs will be gone for 2 days at least, maybe more, and maybe Yakuza will be affected if I'm sick for longer. And when I'm back, stuff will be back. I've already finished recording the Oberdin. Subnautica is done up until Sunday. Hopefully I'm not still sick on Sunday to record Monday's episode. Otherwise, Subnautica will have to take a break. But then at that point, I'm in kind of deep shit, because then Oberdin would be my only playthrough on the channel alongside whatever multiplayer videos I have backlogged. I'm hoping I'm better tomorrow and all that. But yeah, if you want to help with this kind of shit, you can go to my Patreon, link in the description, and you can help facilitate me making healthier decisions. And also maybe one day I'll move out of this square I'm in. It's kind of exciting though. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do with my day. Like I got like 20 pages left on this guy. That's unreadable. It's a do androids dream of electric sheep. I've been thinking of what I'm going to do with my day. I've got like Blu-rays and shit that I haven't gotten to because I haven't had time, because I don't take time off. I think I'm going to watch Redline. And 3 Billboards and maybe John Wick or something. I haven't seen these movies. I just have them in a stack. Just this big old stack of physical media that I'm like, one day I'll have time for it. Apparently the time I'll have time for it is when my body fails and I can't work anymore. That's probably not a good sign. Anyway, thank you for your patience and understanding, which I just assume you have. Don't disprove me, please. It'd be really a bummer if I was wrong about your patience and understanding. And everything will continue as scheduled. Not as scheduled. Nothing's canceled is what I mean to say. Everything will continue when I'm ready to continue it. See you guys later. And, I've made like 10,000 videos or something like that. So that's a chair sound. See, what does Social Blade say about my channel? Yeah, wow, actually, yeah. 10,216 uploads, so if you're jonesing for videos, they are there. if you just scroll for a bit. The front page of my YouTube channel has an organization of a bunch of playlists, so maybe check those out. If I'm totally, if this gets worse or something, then maybe I'll like repurpose some old videos to upload from Sad Games, or do some other thing where I can edit something without actually having to voice it, or something like that. That could be fun. See you guys around.